The first thing I think when I'm flat ironing my hair is, oh my God, my hair looks so good. It feels so silky. But then the second thought is, will I get heat damage? Because I'm pretty sure we all have that fear in the back of our minds. So today we are starting with what I do to get my hair back in fighting shape, and let us find out together if my hair is actually going to revert with zero heat damage. So first I start by doing what I always do, which is to divide my hair in 4 sections. Yes, even if it is straight, I still divide it in 4 sections, and today, after it is in all these even sections, we are going to do a hot oil treatment. So I always do some kind of a treatment, whether it's a hot oil treatment, whether it's rice water, rosemary oil, whatever. So now I'm using a secret oil. Make sure you subscribe. By the way, my name is Angelica and I post hair growth videos twice a week, every single week. This is a secret little oil that I was testing out and I didn't want to say anything until I tried it out. So I will be doing a whole video on this oil, so make sure you're subscribed so you get a notification when I post it. But as you could see, I put the oil on the length of the hair, not on my scalp, and then I focused a little bit more on the ends because the ends are the oldest and the driest part of our hair. And in this case, they're also usually the last parts of the hair to revert, unless you are one of those people who flat irons your hair in a very terrible way where you hold the flat iron in a certain section for too long. Then there's a high chance that the base of your hair will revert, the ends will revert, and then the middle is going to have heat damage. But for me, it's usually just like as the hair goes, that's the way it goes. So my hair always reverts last at the ends. So as you can see, I'm saturating every bit of hair from about maybe 4 inches off my scalp and then down the rest of my hair. And then I don't mind putting this oil all around the perimeter of my hair because it's easy to wash off. Now I'm going under a plastic bag and I kept that on under heat for 20 minutes and then it is time to rinse it off. So we are now in the shower. And my hair is in the same 4 sections and I just tied them all together into one, but now I will clip them up or tie them up so that they are all in one section again. And as you can see, my hair looks very soft and shiny and also a little bit stringy because that's a very thick oil if you noticed. And now I'm starting by just wetting my hair, and this is always the moment of truth. Truth be told, my hair always reverts back quickest at the back because my curls are tighter and my curls are looser in the front, so it takes them longer to revert. But as you can see, my hair reverted quicker than it ever has. I don't know if it's because I really protected my hair while doing the flat iron and was careful, or that oil elixir really did something for my hair as well. So as you saw, I used the Amika The Cure shampoo. I'm using the shampoo and the deep conditioner. Not sponsored, I just like these and I like to use them together because it is always advisable to use some kind of protein treatment or a bond builder. So I would recommend Apogee, Olaplex, anything that says it's bond building, rebuilding, protein, anything that's like that. That's what you want to use because straightening your hair sort of breaks the bonds of your hair and now you're putting them back together. Not necessarily breaks them, maybe let me say it bends them or straightens them, and now you need them to go back together. So using this kind of a treatment will actually really help you. And I was making sure to really focus on the scalp on the first wash and then focus on the scalp and everything else on the second wash, which we are doing right now. So as you'll see, I'm very meticulous with how I apply my shampoo. I only apply it on my scalp, and I part my hair in so many different sections to make sure that there's actually shampoo going on my scalp, so that when I suds it up, my entire scalp is clean. And then once that is done, all the rest of the shampoo will easily run down the rest of my hair, just because it's easier to clean that hair. But also, just because it's easier to clean, don't just let the shampoo run down, because if you did protect your hair very well during the silk press, it means you probably used a product that has some sort of silicone in it, like a serum or any kind of heat protector, and essentially you do put on a kind of a bunch of products on your hair during the silk press. So you want to make sure that you get every single bit of buildup off your hair Don't worry about your hair being dry. If you're using the right shampoo, your hair will not be dry. And if it's a little bit dry, you will solve that during your moisturizing and deep conditioning stage. So now I'm moving on to the next section, and I'm treating every section just like I did the first one. And as you can see, it took very little water for my hair to revert. Most times when I straighten my hair, sometimes it takes up to the second wash to go back to how it was before. It usually completely reverts. I've never got heat damage before. At least not that I can see. Maybe when I was relaxed I had heat damage and I just couldn't tell because my hair was already straight. But since I've been natural, I've never had heat damage. However, I have felt that my curls have not been exactly the way they were before on the first wash until I wash my hair the second time, and then my hair is like completely back in tip-top shape. But this time it just bounced right back. And as you can see, before I can even get done with the first round of shampoo, my hair is already fully reverted. So this definitely, if you followed my straightening routine or whatever routine you followed, if you took care of your hair properly and didn't do too many passes and protected your hair well and used a good flat iron and blow dryer, then you should be right on par with me at this point. If you're looking to revert your hair as quick as possible, doing my routine will definitely help. So like I said at the beginning as well, you can do whatever treatment you want, or you can just skip straight to the shampoo. You don't have to do like a pre-poo or some sort of detangling or moisturizing or conditioning treatment like I did. You can just step right into the shower and do the shampooing. But for me, I just feel like straightening hair adds a lot of stress to curly hair, and so whatever I can do to just kind of make it a little bit better, I will do it. So here I'm just doing the same thing again. I'm rinsing out the conditioner, I'm rinsing out the shampoo thoroughly, and then going in with another round of shampoo. And this is the one that I make sure is very sudsy, lathers up a lot. And if you notice, I usually shampoo my hair 3 times when I want it to be extremely clean. But this time I only had to shampoo my hair twice. So 1, this is obviously a very good shampoo. But 2, my hair was definitely not that dirty because I did not apply too many products to it while it was straight. And so it shows. And that's another thing. Even if I put oil on my hair, like all over my hair except for my scalp, you can see that the shampoo just broke that down very easily. So I would actually highly suggest you don't use a sulfate-free shampoo for this, because you need to get everything off your hair. If it's the only thing you have, you can go ahead and use whatever sulfate-free shampoo you have, but I would highly recommend that you use a clarifying shampoo or just a shampoo that has sulfates in it. I don't think something like apple cider vinegar is good enough either. I truly think in some situations, you just need to use a real shampoo to get the job done. So now it's time to deep condition, and what I like to do is add my deep conditioner to, let me say, soaking wet hair, but I squeeze out the excess water. I just don't like it to be dry, and I'm using the Amika The Cure Deep Conditioner, and you can see that it is very thick. Now, yes, this is a pretty pricey product. An alternative to this is I would suggest using an AphoG treatment first for a protein treatment, and then go in with whatever deep conditioner like the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey one, or the Eden Body Works Marshmallow Root one, or maybe the Jamaican Black Castor Oil one from Shea Moisture again. Those are the ones that my hair really likes. But for today, I am using the Amika The Cure, and I'm not putting too much, as you can see. Now, if you have finer hair than me, you can absolutely use about half the amount I use. But for me, that's a little bit, because I do have really thick hair and I need all my hair to be very well saturated, but not overloaded with product. And as you can see, I am not putting any deep conditioner on my scalp. I'm starting with the ends, working it in, and then working my way up with whatever excess product is there, because loading products on your scalp is only going to clog your follicles and hinder your hair growth. It's not actually going to help your hair get any softer. Your hair is the best and in the best condition the closest it is to your scalp, because that's the hair that has just grown out, whereas the hair at the ends of your hair is the oldest and usually the most difficult to get back in tip-top condition. So I'm just working that in, and as you can see, I'm taking my time to finger detangle and run my fingers through my hair as I'm adding the product. And you might notice as well that this entire time I have not done any detangling, and this is because I do not want to over manipulate my hair. It was already straight, so I do not need any excess manipulation to my hair. So I only detangle when it's time for my moisturizing stage, which I always do. If you've seen any of my hair washing videos, you would see me detangle using a tangle teaser. So now this is my last section. I'm just twisting it up, and for whatever reason, if you're wondering why I twist every section, aside from it just being clipped away, I find that twisting my hair really pushes the product into my hair, and if there's a section that didn't really get the conditioner, doing the twist just kind of squeezes the conditioner into the hair. And if you happen to have finer or longer hair than mine, you can absolutely just twist your hair up into one big bun. It's basically going to have the same effect. Then I tie all my twists together and I put a plastic bag over my head so I can deep condition under heat. I have low porosity hair and this is just the best method for me. And I went under heat for about 30 minutes, washed that out, and I used my Olaplex leave-in conditioner as I always do, and I detangled and put my hair in smaller twists during the detangling process. And as you can see, my hair looks very healthy, definitely shorter than before I flat ironed my hair, because I did give myself a really good trim this time. I was not going on health over length. On length over health. I focused on the health. And so now I am putting rosemary oil on my scalp for my scalp massage. This is actually the next day. I let my hair completely dry and I gave myself the best scalp massage, because all oils are way more effective with a scalp massage. Click on the side to check out how to make that rosemary oil. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.